Hey Internet, Jesse and Jay here at Ish Guitars with a very cool new private stock. That is kind of evil looking.
It looks super evil. Good evil though, like a good evil villain.
So this color is the same color as the back of the private stock Graveyard II limited edition that was designed by Paul Miles. It's supposed to look like dead, evil, like barnwood type of thing, right? And so I just thought it was the coolest. I was thinking, man, I've never seen like a ash topped, Hollowbody before. So this whole guitar is ash. Literally everything except for the fretboard, which is the only thing they wouldn't let me make out of ash. I know, darn. So it has an ash top. It has ash sides. It has an ash back. It even has an ash neck, which is relatively rare to see. Ash veneer, ash truss rod cover. This is a maple fretboard stained to match. And most importantly, and very excitingly, this is actually ash pickup covers.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
And ash pickup rings. Yeah. I'm super proud of this because this took a lot of coercion down at PRS to make this happen. I know they have done some other wood pickup covers occasionally before. As far as I know, no others in ash.
It looks
super
great.
Cool and stained to match.
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, I'm so excited about this, and I'm definitely putting this on more guitars, whether it's ash or something else. Wherever we're going to work this quite a lot more. Black chrome hardware, and then, of course, everything else is black. So you got this black grain fill. There's actually also the other really cool feature of this guitar that will be nearly impossible to show you on camera is inside of the F-holes. Inside this whole guitar is painted metallic black. It actually has a little blue in it. It's really, really cool color.
That's cool. Yeah.
So it's this kind of this nice detail where if you look inside of it, it's like this like metallic black blue color. It's supposed to look kind of like dark, scary nighttime sort of color in there in the F-holes. Little secret you can show your friends. Also black binding around the whole guitar, top and back. Black binding, ebony binding on the neck. And then these inlays are pretty cool too. So I went for the just a ebony bird here, private stock eagle, on the 12th fret. Nice clean fretboard.
Yeah, you're
and then
up there.
This is my favorite headstock inlay from PRS. This is from the April Guitar of the Month when they did the 20th anniversary of private stock with this eagle with its talons out.
Oh, it's the eagle. Okay, yeah, that's right.
So it's an eagle, talons out. On that guitar, they had a bunch of other stuff on the inlay. But I just think this is the coolest headstock ever. With a little bit of purfling in here and stuff like that too.
Yeah, it looks great. It really comes together like.
Yep,
so
and then
nicely.
it's got the nice vintage tuner buttons on it too, and then it's got the ivory, which is to accent this little purfling line that's in here to bring all that kind of color together. So, really cool and also pretty light. Yeah. Like a relatively light guitar for sure. I don't know the exact weight. We'll have it in the listing, which is in the description below. But without further ado,
let's hear it.
We will hand it over to Mr. J. Now, this is also a Piezo guitar. So we have both humbuckers, which are not tappable, but they could be modded to be if you wanted. No problem. We could do that for you here in-house and with Piezos. So we're just going to hit a quick couple of things here.
So we'll go through just the magnetic stuff. Then we'll do the blend that they have with the Piezo, the Piezo.
Yeah, whatever.
And then we'll do just the Piezo by itself too.
Cool.
All right, so here's the neck by itself. Cool, nothing crazy, right? Here's middle. Bridge. Super bright, super snappy.
I have to say, this is my first time actually hearing that guitar played, and it sounds really good. It sounds really good. I've never heard a completely ash hollow body. I don't think anybody has.
No.
So this was a little bit of a tonal experiment, as I like to call them, to see if I want to build essentially more guitars this way in the future. And yeah,
that sounds
just
great.
hearing that right now, it has kind of that like interesting mid-range, like Fender sort of like quacky, like sort of openness. That sounds just phenomenal on a hollow body, and also it's pretty. It doesn't have like a harsh top end at all. It's like a really nice
ice picking out or anything.
Yeah,
weird.
no. It's a really interesting toe profile. I like it a lot. It's different.
Yeah. Cool. So we're gonna go now. The middle switch right here. When you're all the way down, it's just magnetic pickups. In the middle is your both. Right now, since we're just in the stereo standard slot, it'll actually blend them together with this knob here.
Yep.
So let's give it a listen. I'm just gonna stay on the neck pickup for this one, just so we can
this is
hear
blended neck magnetic and acoustic piezo.
Yeah, piezo. There you go. You're learning. So what I'll do is I'll roll in the piezo as we go, just so you can hear it. So it seems like for me, that's a super useful feature.
Yeah.
Certainly for any, like if you're tracking, or specifically if you're in a live situation, and almost like a treble boost kind of. You know, if you need to cut through the mix, that seems like a really useful feature.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be on and off necessarily. You can actually pick how much brightness you want.
The blend is the key to those electronics. I agree. Now, can you show us just piezo?
Yeah, so you could actually do, if you go all the way up, this will be in the amp right now, so we can just hear it.
So this is not through an acoustic amp.
Yep.
This is through an electric amp.
And then this is
still sound decent.
Just the piezo. Yep.
Cool. It sounds very good. And don't forget, that's through an electric amp.
Right,
with
not even an
electric
acoustic amp
everything.
or anything like that.
When you put these through, like, we have Gensler's here in stock, the acoustic array, stuff like that, like a proper acoustic amp, God, they sound so good.
And you can do the feature if you want to really nerd out.
Yeah,
you can do both and lose your mind with all that.
Cool.
Fantastic guitar. Fantastic guitar.
I'm quite impressed. I am going to play this a bit off of camera after this.
The Ash was a really nice surprise.
I am quite impressed, and I'm already thinking of, my other ideas. Dave Wiener, who we've had here to do some demos before, he has a private stock Ash 513 that has an orange fade on it.
Nice.
That looks so sick. I keep trying to buy that guitar off and sell it to me, Dave. So maybe I'll have to try that on.
There you go. I'm not opposed to that at all.
That'd be cool. Well, that is it. Very exciting stuff. If you want to buy this guitar, it's in the description below. If you want to give J-Lock a kiss, I will give you our address and the times that he is working. And besides that, we'll see you guys. Subscribe, share. Thanks.